Good morning, fam. It's 5:30 in the morning. Long time no see. It's been a while since we posted a video. It's a lot of changes or a lot of updates that we had to catch up on. We finally are able to upload at a decent time. That's because we received our Starlink already and already set it up and what do you call this? Temporarily set it up, and now having internet. To catch you guys up right here, there are light posts now. Well, not light posts because the light's not on there yet, but electrical posts already installed in our part of the subdivision. Not sure if it has supply, but nevertheless, they finally put a electrical post so we could put our what do you call this, our electric meter at a post near us. What up, fam? You know how we haven't really posted a lot of videos lately? It's because we didn't have, the major thing was our internet. It's almost non-existent, but we found a solution for it. Hopefully it's a solution.
I already got started unboxing it. Our brand new Starlink. Oh no, that looks ugly.
So we're gonna unbox this right now, and hopefully we can set it up. Purpose of this one is basically because we don't have internet here. Our electric post still is not in service, and internet people needs those electric posts because that's where they run the fiber. It's not underground, but yeah, so here we go, fam.
Wait, do we do this? So we take out the base first.
That's the base. I saw somebody like bolted the base to the roof and just put epoxy seal. That's crazy.
Next up is like the actual satellite dish thingy.
Be careful with it.
Alright, there's a plastic or cardboard cover. Ooh.
Yeah. Just leave it there for now because we're gonna set it up. I already know where to set it up.
Is that it?
Alright, so trying to give this dual front and back mic a chance again. Hopefully you guys could hear me good. So we have our Starlink set up on top of the bunny cage, so it's not as secured. I just basically double-sided taped that and put painter's tape on top of it. I mean, it's pretty steady, but there's, I believe, a storm coming in today, and we don't want this to fly out. So this is a temporary setup. The wires are running right there all the way to the window. Yeah, because it came with 75 footer cable. I ordered the longer cable, which is 150 footer. We're probably gonna mount it on top of this post, or build a post that goes all the way up. I'm on it over there. So there is an adapter you could buy, so it could go mount to a post, but we're probably gonna fabricate just a stand and then put an expansion bolt on top of there and just secure it right there for now. However, if we are thinking in the future where there's going to be houses on the areas where it's covering it, then we will need to either have a post going all the way up or put it on top of a roof or whatnot. But for now, we're good. Because when I checked on the app, on the Starlink app, where the best place to install or place the satellite dish, it's actually northeast, facing north basically, which is that area over there compared to the southern part. As you can see, I ran the wire all the way here. This is a fabulous way of installing it, and then we just tape that up, run it through here inside the house. But once we get the longer cable, we're probably gonna fish it through the ceiling all the way to the office, and then we'll build we'll have like a Wi-Fi extender for now and see how that goes. I already ordered it, and we're gonna, in the future, we're gonna build a mesh. The extender that I bought is a mesh already, but in the future we're gonna build a mesh Wi-Fi network in the house, outdoors and indoors. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because the house is made of concrete, and with the concrete house, it's hard to I mean, Wi-Fi signals is having a hard time basically giving us signal in our rooms. I mean, although we do have signals in our room, but you know, it could always be better. Hashtag first world problems. So thank God for Starlink that we acquired. We could finally upload some videos in an efficient way, not 2 or 3 days to upload, because internet signal around here is weak. So we have that now. Just to give you guys an idea, the Starlink itself, the device, is 24,000 pesos or 25,000 pesos. So it's under $500, and the monthly on this one is 2,700 pesos, which is about $49. So it's a little cheaper than what we paid if you factor in conversion rate, because we use our American credit cards. That way we could take advantage of the conversion rate and to pay for our monthly. And if you want the portability of the Starlink, where you could bring it around video, it's 3,600 pesos, which about $65 US dollars at today's conversion rate. So I've heard that the portability, or the portable one, has less speeds, but when they say less speeds, it's actually pretty decent here in the Philippines. So like if we go to the farm or whatnot, we could just put it on top of the truck, as long as we have a power outlet that we could plug into. The router itself and obviously the satellite dish, dishy, is actually weatherproof. So, and when we connected it, you'll see that there's gaskets in the cable where it plugs in into the outlet, not the outlet, but the port inside the router to seal off water and all that stuff, moisture and all that stuff. So it's actually pretty cool. I did order, like I said earlier, a longer cable instead, because we have the 75 footer right now, so we ordered the 150 footer and a Ethernet adapter to do an Ethernet line. And the other thing I could do with that Ethernet adapter for Starlink is actually go and get the router, another router. So basically it goes through Starlink and then through the router and create that mesh network that we're planning for the future for this house.
Good morning. This is our daily routine.
The 3 mama ducks. Oh no, these 2 ducks is not mama yet.
They're babies.
They're babies still. There's 2 white ones.
We're gonna move them soon. I don't have to walk them again.
Yeah, so we're gonna move the ducks to the back. That way we don't have to cross over here. Did you ask permission from Nung Jimmy yet?
I will.
Yeah. So we don't just land grab. We actually ask permission because the back of our house is actually a farm. There's a different owner. It's not part of the subdivision. So we asked permission if we could use some of it for the chicken coop and probably build vegetable beds and stuff like that. So let me run this back. So we got our Starlink here in Iloilo a few weeks ago. Really, is it worth it for us, for what we use? Yes, it is worth it. There are big companies that has fiber. Currently they're in this subdivision, where we at all the way in the back. There's only one that's available. It is a big company. However, we've been hearing a lot of unreliability. Speed's there and everything, but if they always or constantly like keeps on like going down, then your speed is useless. There's a lot of concerns about having satellite dish like Starlink during storms or those types of weather. So right now there's a storm going on. So far it's been pretty good. Yes, it's not as fast as if it's a nice bright sunny day or clear skies and stuff like that. However, for compared it to what we used to have here, it's night and day. I've heard some stories about, oh, you know, it lags and stuff like that. Some of those are the first gen. This is the second gen Starlink. They have more satellites now, and those are low flying satellites. But yeah, overall though, it's pretty worth it because think about it. It's 2,700 pesos or $49 a month, and you get pretty reliable internet connection. You're not relying with the big companies that keeps on going down, like their fiber, because the fiber here goes through the post, not underground like in the States. Yeah, so for our use, it is worth it, because they charge you the same price here when you're doing fiber. I don't know. So you tell me, comment down below if you guys have some good experience here in the Philippines, if you have Starlink here in the Philippines or anywhere else in the world. What's your experience and all that. Ours has been pretty good. There's lightning thunder. I don't know if you can hear it. We'll see how it goes. We'll check the speeds. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down to like 25 megs, but 25 megs we can still watch streaming. Where right now we're watching Netflix downstairs on our Apple TV, and it's pretty darn good. I haven't seen it lag in the past few hours, so it does lag at times, but it lasts like a few seconds. The cool thing is we can watch sports, live sports and stuff like that on the apps without the loading part or the lag on there. So we'll probably give you guys an update on how it's going for like maybe a month or two and all that. And yeah, so we're glad to be back on the vlog, and sorry we've been gone for a while, and we'll see you guys on the next. So what had happened was storm just passed by. Just a quick update for you guys. Not good. Our Starlink was constantly looking for satellites. It seems like it's having a hard time looking for satellites during the lightning barrage over here and thick rain. It was very, very strong rain. It didn't have any wind or anything like that. It's just downpour and lightnings and thunder and all that. It did go down to like about 10 megabits per second for a little bit there, but during the thick of it, there's no signal. It's searching on its own, and once it cleared up a little bit, the thunderstorms and the lightning storms cleared up a little bit, then it's fine. It's back to normal. Not sure if that's a deal breaker for you guys. For us, not really, because our cell phone signals were weak anyways and can't handle internet. Could handle calls and texts, but internet, it was crawling. So let me know how it worked out for you guys, or if this is a deal breaker or not. See you guys next time.
'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together.